So hi guys, welcome to this live
Hi guys,
live watch along of this North London derby between obviously Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. I have just realized
Arsenal
that
and Tottenham Hotspur.
I have just realized that the word Arsenal is misspelled. No, damn it, that's embarrassing, and I need to change it. And yeah, so let's change it as soon as possible because I somehow managed to criticize someone today itself for their spelling issues. So I need to change that thing. Make sure that yeah. So I mean, we'll the game starts in about 40 minutes, and the game starts in 40 minutes, and the game starts in 40 minutes, and before that, we have FC Seoul versus FC Barcelona. So we'll be watching that as well. We'll be watching that as well. I'm pretty sure it will be a good game, as I imagine. I mean, I don't get to watch a lot of Barcelona, so I don't get to watch a lot of Barcelona. So that's a thing that I'm looking. That's the thing I'm looking forward to. Arsenal versus Spurs as well. Going to be a decent game. Going to be a decent game. Well, one would hope so. But Arsenal has spent a lot of money this summer transfer window, and Spurs not as much as Arsenal, but they brought in Mohamed Kudus from West Ham United. West Ham United, they got beat. Earlier this morning or late last night in USA time. Oh, they actually West Ham won against Everton in the Premier League Summer Cup, and yeah. So I mean, pressure will be on Mikel Arteta. Pressure will be on Mikel Arteta this season. I mean, 3 consecutive years they have finished third. 3 consecutive years they have finished third, and I don't know. Damn it, same issues as last time. Let me check if it works. Okay, this should make it slightly better, but uh, yeah. So I mean, it is. Should make it. But yeah. So yeah. What was I saying? Mikel Arteta. So Mikel Arteta will be under pressure. 3 consecutive third place finishes for the Spaniard with Arsenal. First season they should have won. Second season they definitely should have won. Third season, I mean, I think they kind of plateaued, and then hit the buffers, to say so, to put it mildly. And I mean, this season, I mean, they have done a bit of business, but I'm not convinced about any of them. I mean, Noni Madueke, is he the needle mover for you? Not for me. Not for me. And he certainly isn't for me. And what else? Christian Norgard. Okay, I don't mind him as a replacement for Thomas Partey, who has his own issues. I'm not going to go into them because I think they've been well covered by Arsenal content creators. I'm not an Arsenal content creator. I do my own stuff. And yeah. So I don't think that's for me to talk about. It's it is what it is for. It is what it is for hoping that
It is what it is
the internet is holding up
for.
so yeah I mean
So yeah, I mean,
we'll see where we'll see. Yeah, so I was talking about Arsenal players that they've signed. Arsenal players that they've signed. They've got of course Christian Mosquera as well. Victor Gyökeres. I almost fell into the trap. Victor Gyökeres they've signed as well, and uh, and yeah. So I mean it's I wouldn't call it bad, but there's still a lot of things that need to be addressed. They've signed Kepa Arrizabalaga, Martin Zubimendi, two Basque players from Chelsea. I mean, he was initially from Bilbao, Kepa, and then Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, and it will it will have some sort of you know issues on it will have some sort of issues on how do you say it will have issues on the squad as well. I don't know how deep the Arsenal squad is or isn't. I mean last season they made. I mean I'm going to say it, excuses about injuries and everything, but this season if it's a pattern that is emerging, then then who's at fault? Arsenal have made changes in the coaching department as well with Gabriel Heinz, former Real Madrid, Marseille, and Manchester United left back centre half, Argentine, and he's come in as the coach. As the coach, of course, there's still set piece threat that Arsenal have got. So I mean, this season it's going to be it has to be a season which is without any excuses and which has to be without any excuses and the team simply has to deliver something. I mean, I'm not saying they have to deliver the it's gotten disconnected. So I mean, I'm assuming that it has gotten connected again, so it should start to work. Uh, I'm assuming it has started to work again. Let me check the audio.
started to work.
Yeah, so I mean, it should work. And so the game between Barcelona and FC Seoul is there as well. I as I said, I don't get to watch a lot of Barcelona because the league isn't live unless you have a special sort of subscription, which I am not going to pay because I mean I don't follow a lot of other teams apart from Real Madrid, and their goals, highlights, talking points are available on social media. So but I have this, and so let's just check out. And I do get to watch Barcelona on social on in the Champions League. So that ways it's quite enjoyable. And so yeah, I mean Lamine Yamal. I don't know the two starting teams for two teams that are starting for Seoul and Barcelona, but and whoever starts, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an. It's pretty sure it's going to be an exciting team. They have some good youngsters as well. So I mean, not North London Derby kicks off in half an hour's time. Till then, what is better than watching one of the best teams in the world? I mean, in a long while, you could say Barcelona play a better brand of football than Real Madrid. and so we'll get to see. We'll get to see. I mean, we will definitely see. So and let's judge how the two teams are faring in the two teams, Seoul and Barcelona, how they are faring in the preseason. I mean, I don't think it's a preseason for Seoul, but it's. I mean, yesterday a Korean team, Korean Select 11 beat Newcastle United. I mean, which was as a Newcastle fan for me a bit disappointing, but it was what it was, and then once the North London derby kicks off, we'll watch that as well. We will watch that as well, and yeah, so good that thing. So Seoul versus Barcelona. Let's get to let's watch. Seoul versus Barcelona. The match hasn't kicked off yet, but both teams are on the pitch. And Hans Flick, the manager for FC Barcelona, I mean, great season last season, won the league, and this season they have signed a few players in. I mean, John Garcia, they've signed. Pretty sure they signed another one. So the Seoul team is playing in black and white stripes with black shorts, much like AC Milan does. So, so yeah, Jesse Lingard is playing for them, formerly of Manchester United, West Ham, and Derby. I think Derby, he played for Derby County as well. Uh, I think he played for Derby County. Robert Lewandowski is starting, good to see. And this Rafinha is starting as well. So it's a team for decent enough team for. I mean, they're still taking pictures. I mean, it's already 3 minutes overtime, and get on with the damn game, guys. I mean, Jesus, they're just wasting time now. Jules Kunde. I mean, the good thing is wearing a Newcastle Newcastle top few couple of weeks ago, which was a bit of a positive. And yeah, so while Frankie De Jong is playing as well, so while the game gets underway, we'll talk about other stuff. I mean, Arteta and everything. I mean, this why can't you? Why can't the players come out earlier and then get this bullshit done with? And by the looks of it, they're still on the pitch. Lamine Yamal starts with his noodle hair. Pau Kubasi and the captain, of course, Ronald Araujo. I mean, he came in for a lot of criticism last season, and yeah, so I mean, the players are trying to keep warm while we have this pre-match charade. I know it's like for commercial reasons as well, but dear oh dear, get on with it. Get on with the damn game, and yeah, I mean, players must be sick and tired of this bullshit. Just get the game started. It's already 5 minutes over, and we're still banging on about. And I mean, this Barcelona jersey. I don't know what this is. I mean, the flags are waving. I mean, like looks like a good. Looks like a good. Marcus Rashford is on the bench. I mean, I am surprised. Yeah, they have signed Marcus Rashford as well. I am surprised that Marcus Rashford. I mean, signed with Barcelona, not from Marcus Rashford's side, but from the Barcelona side. Given that they were so, I mean, money wise they were so skint, or so they say. They have been for 3 or 4 years. Danny Olmo in the team as well, and they wasted 6 minutes of my life. Christ. Wasted 6 minutes. I wasted 6 minutes watching this. I mean, like, get on with the damn game. And like, get on with the game, guys. There are few more things. There are things that are more important in life than this rambling. The stadium looks very, very impressive. I mean, I'm pretty sure the stadium would have been used in some capacity for the what do you call the game has kicked off finally. Thank you uh, for the 2002 cricket football World Cup. But I mean, football World Cup. Did you say cricket World Cup? And that's embarrassing. And I mean, Korea did well. They were knocked out. They were knocked out in the semifinals by the Germans, and they were knocked out by the Germans, and yeah, they've got a pretty decent team now. Barcelona trying to pass the ball to death as they usually do. So yeah, Barcelona this year they would want to do better in the Champions League. I mean, they almost made it to the final, and that would have been a final for the ages. Now, good flick by Rafinha, but Troll have won the ball back. I mean, there's a ball played in behind, but the keeper comes and clears. I mean, Jamal, Lewandowski, Rafinha. I don't know where Marcus Rashford fits in actually. I mean, it's a squad game. Maybe they can somehow integrate him into the into the team and into the team, and then he can do better. But it's I mean, Real Madrid. I think come the end of the season with the Club World Cup, they might struggle a bit. And Lamine Yamal was on the ball. Oh, good ball, right across the goal from Pedri. I mean, what a player he has become as well, Pedri. I mean, I mean, he was always a great player, but what a player he is! He's fast turning into. Looks like injuries are finally behind him. I mean, could have right across the goal. Lewandowski, no chance of getting across. I mean, I fully expect Barcelona to dominate this game. They played virtually a full strength team. Maybe, don't know. Frankie De Jong is in the midfield. Who else? Pedri is there. So, and Danny Olmo is there as well. Danny Olmo as well. And so, quite an aggressive attacking lineup. Defending wise, Kubarsi, Araujo, I don't know who is at left back or offside. Who is at left back or right back? Oh, Jules Kunde is at right back. Left back, I don't know. Left back, I don't know. And yeah, so left back, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look like Balde. but we'll wait and see. I mean, as I said, I don't get to watch a lot of Barcelona, so tough for me to see. But it was tough ball to control for Danny Olmo, and he couldn't do it. So I was talking about the season. I mean, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, they were involved in that Club World Cup, which I personally not am not a fan of, but it was what it was, delivered perhaps what some people were looking at. It's a good ball, Frankie De Jong. It's Lamal. Can he shoot? Oh, I mean, a penalty could have been given. I don't know if it was or wasn't, but Jamal certainly went down. Yeah, and Jamal asking referee. His shirt was pulled second time, but it was too little, I think. I mean, I wouldn't have given a penalty, not in the fifth minute of the game. So yeah, Real Madrid, I think, come the back end of the season, if they don't do much business, I mean, Xabi Alonso coming in, he was playing three at the back at Leverkusen, Bayer Leverkusen, and was playing three at the back at Bayer Leverkusen, and I mean, I have never seen Real Madrid play three at the back, honestly. But then they'll have to get used to it again. That's a foul given on Jamal. Now, Jamal, I mean, so tricky is he that he's drawing a lot of fouls. Good link up play between Kunde and Jamal, Rafinha, Pedri, Rafinha, Pedri. No foul given this time on Rafinha. Not sure where these bandanas have come into the picture. Shoulder. So Araujo is the captain. Ronald Araujo, the Uruguayan, and the guy went, I mean, decided to miss the World Cup, the last football World Cup, to have surgery and be ready for Barcelona. That was unreal amount of commitment from him. I mean, as I said, shows commitment. I mean, it's definitely not Ter Stegen in goal, not Chesney, so must be John Garcia. I mean, his whole team is playing well, but the ball is lost. There's Danny Olmo. Jamal is free. If he can, no, slightly behind, but 1-0. Oh, no, clear off the line, but goal. It's Robert Lewandowski who scores. Robert Lewandowski has given Barcelona the lead. The ball was lost in a dangerous area, and then it was 4-on-3 from Barcelona's side. The keeper saved the initial effort, but then it went straight to Robert Lewandowski, who just doesn't miss. And he was not going to miss from there. No one is going to miss from there. I mean, it's least of all Robert Lewandowski. So, yeah, I mean, great news for Barcelona. I mean, it was. I thought it was cleared of the line, but it was of the bar actually. goes off the bar, and it goes off the bar, and then nodded in or tapped in by Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski makes it 1-0 to Barcelona. Yesterday there was a band, ladies band, a group, singing group that was watching Newcastle United match. Today, I mean, I'm not sure if it's the same band or someone else. The ball is certainly impressive. FC Barcelona Asia Tour. Yeah, I mean, all came about from a ball being lost in a midfield, a dangerous midfield sort of an area, and it was easy. And cross from Rafinha goes wide, cleared away by the defender, or Jamal was closing in. Hansi Flick maybe not happy, but last season, as I said, the Barcelona won the La Liga with minutes away from reaching the final, and that final, who knows what it might have been. But I mean, Francesco Cervi, and then nice pass from Rafinha to De Jong. I mean, it wasn't an attacking or something like that through ball, but I mean, to get out of danger, relieve pressure, and everything, that was sensational. I mean, left foot, with Barcelona beginning to assert themselves over Seoul, FC Seoul. Oh, Danny Olmo, you have to take a better touch. Shoot first time, but good ball by Jules Kunde, formerly of Auxerre or Bordeaux, I think. Bordeaux and Sevilla as well. Thought he might have done better. Now, John Garcia signed from Espanyol, Barcelona's Catalonian rivals. That was risky from the defender. So the North London derby about to start in about 10-11 minutes. Let's see how that turns out. I mean, let's see if there's any fire in that or not. Because what happens is sometimes um, a manager would put out a weekend team, and then there would be just jogging around for there would be just some jogging around, and nothing good will come of it. People will get fit. As a game, as a spectacle, it won't amount to much. So yeah, that's that's how sometimes it turns out to be. There's a cross. Oh, Rafinha header over the bar. Good cross by the left back. I think it was the left back. This Balde, Alejandro Balde, and I mean very little pace on the ball. Rafinha was going away from the goal, and in the end, a decentish effort by the Brazilian, formerly of Leeds United and Rennes. Tottenham playing today. They've also got Newcastle. Yamal! Oh, 2-0. 2-0 Barcelona. Jamal doubles Barcelona lead 14 minutes in, and wow, I mean, I don't know if the keeper should have done better, but Jamal, who recently turned 18, he's in for a lot of criticism over his and the reports are that there is some sort of, inquiry or investigation going on into his 18th birthday party. uh, I don't know, but typical Jamal comes from the right hand side, comes into onto his left foot, and then tries to find the runner, but keeper should have done better. But it is what it is. This game, I sort of expected this. The good run being made and shot deflected away for a corner. Barcelona, I mean, getting caught out over there. Good block by Araujo. And it goes out for a corner. Now let's see if the Korean team can, FC Seoul can benefit from a corner. Oh, that was a chance to get a shot on target, but it's over the bar from Jesse Lingard. He's the captain. If Jesse Lingard is your captain, doesn't speak much, no? Seriously, the stadium is really, really, really impressive. Especially the night shot, in the air from above the ground. Good run by Balde, Rafinha rather. And Barcelona are all over the team. FC Seoul is a good run. Can Kunde cross? On the corner. Tried a cutback, which I don't think was the best of ideas. Good defending, I think. Yeah, yeah. Araujo is forward. Rafinha's corner comes in. Oh, keeper punches. Oh, he missed punched, if that's a word. Didn't get the cleanest of connections and should be cleared away. It is. I mean, kind of sort of expected this kind of game, but and Barcelona look really sharp. They would be tough to stop. I know that maybe a lot of La Liga teams and Champions League teams will be probably better than the quality that FC Seoul have served up so far. But it's impressive. Barcelona are tough to handle for most teams on even their bad days. Oh, good ball, good ball. Why the fuck do you have to look at the referee? If it's offside, he'll give it. If it's not, he'll not. Yeah, why are you slowing down? Now here's Rafinha. Yamal to his left. Is Yamal? Oh, tried a cheeky ball. Oh, yeah. So Barcelona will be. I mean, I make them my favorites to win the uh, win the La Liga, and in the Champions League, anything can happen. One game here or there, a red card, penalty miss, or something like that, a blinder. That I mean, anything can happen. But so I mean, certainly for the La Liga, Copa del Rey as well. Not sure about the Champions League. I'll still put PSG slightly above them. But that would be a good match to watch. Luis Enrique, formerly of Barcelona and Real Madrid. FC Seoul 2-0 down, 20 minutes in. Barcelona usually are not a side. Yeah, still 2-0. The other game is about to start. Can a through ball be? Oh, it is played onside. I think looked onside from here. Offside given. Jesse Lingard caught offside. I don't think it's offside. I mean, I'm surprised that it was flagged offside. The referee, of course, is in a better position. But anyway, let's go to that Arsenal game, which is about to kick off. Let's check out the score first of the India England game as well. Let's just see. 47 for 2 it is. Yeah, let's go to that Arsenal versus Tottenham game, which is about to kick off. let's see how the game goes. So the game has kicked off. Corner to Arsenal, which they are pretty good at. So corner to Arsenal, and yeah, corner to Arsenal. Bukayo Saka to take, and the crowd is absolutely brimful, absolutely full. Here comes the corner, headed away for now. I mean, I'm not aware of the two teams either. Not aware of the two teams. But Odegaard is playing Saka, of course, as I told you, is taking the corner. Is Bukayo Saka up against Jet Spence Rice. Oh, sorry, Norgard. Look a bit like Rice. It's, Saliba. I mean, I thought he was injured, but doesn't look like it. Now another corner to Arsenal. They've started the brighter of the two teams. Here it comes. Different trajectory. Odegaard. Oh, headed it. Oh, wide. Wide. Goal kick. Martin Odegaard should have scored. I don't know whether he headed it wide or the shot he took went wide. Or I mean, like he was the one who took the shot. Might have been offside. No, wasn't offside. I don't think. Headed away. Odegaard took the shot, and I think it was uh, it was someone else who headed it wide. But I mean, what a chance from a point blank range. Now here's a chance for Kudus. Cross comes in from Porro. Oh, straight into the arms of David Raya. There's no guard. And Arsenal, they somehow won the game against Newcastle. I mean, I personally didn't think it was a penalty foul on Max Dowman. I mean, good player, by the way, I'll give you that. But I personally think it wasn't a penalty. And yeah, had anyway. But in their, I mean, who have they played? They played another game, yeah, before the they played another game before the yeah, I think they played Milan, right? 1-0 they won. I mean, I personally don't like games between teams in the same league in the preseason games. I don't think that's any good. I mean, that should be a surprise. It should only be limited. But given that these are just money making exercises. Ben White at right back, a pretty strong team. Pretty strong team for Arsenal. No Noni Madueke on tour. He's still resting after his exploits in the Club World Cup. Long ball, Bukayo Saka against Spence, but on should throw in. Good defending by Bukayo Saka. Good defending there by not Saka, Jet Spence. I mean, I'm really surprised the way Tottenham's summer business has gone. Uh, I expected them to do a lot more, you know, business in and out. I don't think they've sold anybody. Just brought in Kudush. There was like talk of Morgan Gibbs White, but he's now signed a new contract at Nottingham Forest. It's a long ball, good control. Not sure who it was, but Havertz, or trickly tackle shot. Havertz perhaps wants a penalty, but not sure who it was. Martinelli, Rice, good combination, and gee, how can it was offside anyways? It was offside. So Christian Romero is playing. Not sure if Mickey Van Ven is playing. You would expect him to, you know, get back in position so quick is he, Mickey Van de Ven. Thomas Frank. For a pre-season game, not sure what is he wearing, and like a vest like Gareth Southgate, and yeah, so interesting challenge for him this season. He worked wonders with the Brentford, got them promoted, made them stable. That that's a that's a corner. Good defending. Good defensive instinct by Bukayo Saka. It's is it Odabe? No, might be some youngsters. Didn't look like Odabe. No, I'm not sure if Kulusevski is injured or whatever, but Pedro Porro with his not sure what kind of a hair color that is. Pedro Porro with the corner. 9 minutes played. Here it comes. Almost straight in. Almost off the bar, off the post rather. Oh man, it almost went directly in. Or might have Richarlison might have gotten some sort of a touch or anything. Let's see. Richarlison headed it, but it almost went straight in. David Raya floundering like a flounderer. No, it's a jacket. I thought it was a vest in this heat. Who would be foolish enough to wear that? It's Saka. Good defending by. It's a good, fast-paced game. This Martin Odegaard says no. It was Ibasuma, I think. From here, it looked like Ibasuma. Bergwall has started well. Jet Spence has defended well whenever he has had to against Saka. Yeah, so for Thomas Frank as well, it will be I mean, challenging time. I'm not sure what he was promised, but he's brought in his whole coaching staff with him at Brentford. So Brentford were left. So there's a chance. Get the cross in. Should have crossed in with your left if it was possible. But another corner to Spurs. I mean, they are giving it as good as they are getting. Kivior is starting. No Calafiori. Still no Gabriel Magalhaes. Not sure how far or close he is to return. Nonogard at the front post. Another corner from the last one. They were like chaos. Now David Ryan needs to be careful. David Raya does well, catches it. Now Richarlison doing his things, dark arts maybe. Declan Rice hopefully is fully fit. Still nil. Pedro Porro with the throw. Yeah, Arsenal have a really tough start. Manchester United in what 15 days time. Manchester United won earlier 4-1 against Bournemouth in USA. West Ham beat Everton, and so it will be a interesting game. I mean, won't be the Manchester United of last season with Cunha, Mbuemo. Maybe Mbuemo won't start, but will be a will certainly be a tough game for will certainly be a tough game for Arsenal as well as Manchester United. Nothing. It's not like what Manchester United or Arsenal wanted, but it's gets a stocking from the 31st weekend of the Premier League. Friday, the 15th of August, the Premier League kicks off with Liverpool taking on Bournemouth. For Spurs, I read somewhere that Solanke is injured. Offside, Bukayo Saka. Ball with the Spurs keeper, Guillermo Vicario. No Zubimendi, I mean, surprising. Maybe he's being rested for other preseason games. Arsenal take on Villarreal and another team in the Emirates Cup. So yeah, I mean, good start by. I mean, it's been a good game. Spurs hitting the post with that corner from Pedro Porro, and Arsenal Kai Havertz chance. Although it was such a puffy effort that nothing really came of it. I mean, it was like worse. It was worse than a back pass, to be honest. With the keeper fast one for one can pick it up, and there was no power in it. I'm pretty sure it would have stopped dead before it got to the line or over the line. Or maybe that's too harsh, but and on top of that, him wanting a penalty for that was embarrassing. Mikel Arteta, pressure will be on him as well. He spent a lot of money, and if they sign Eze as well, if they sign Eze, I mean, he surely has to deliver something. I'm not saying Premier League, Champions League, but FA Cup, Carabao Cup, at least something. I mean, if that's the currency the big clubs deal in, then he has to, good skill, Odegaard, good skills by Wilson Odegaard. If that's the currency big clubs deal in, then he has to deliver. Oh, good intention, good ideas by Rodrigo Bentancur. I think it was Kudush just over his head. I mean, a lot of celebrities, I don't know any of them, but given that camera is panning to them, I'm assuming that they are, you know, who's who of the Korean world. Oh, bad back pass. Rice. Oh, wide. One shot corner. I mean, perhaps could have squared it. Maybe he's saying that I was trying to square it. Maybe it's a corner or something like that. Oh, terrible back pass by Romero. Headed back pass. Still nil-nil by the way. 17 minutes 50 seconds played. So corner to be taken by Rice. I mean, no Gabriel, so some of the danger is reduced. Taken shot. Didn't expect that from Arsenal. Then again, variety is the spice of football or life. Offside. Saliba, he missed the last game of the season against Southampton because of an hamstring injury. And Kudush and Odegaard, the two wide men. Ben White, he missed almost all of last season. I mean, for a preseason game, preseason supposed to be a friendly. This game is really worth enjoying. I mean, worth watching. I mean, it's really enjoyable. I mean, Bukayo Saka has gone off a boil a bit, but in 2 weeks' time, I'm pretty sure in the first game against Arsenal or against Manchester United, I'm pretty sure he'll show his true worth, and I mean, he missed about 4 or 5 months of, I mean, certainly four, maybe more than four of the season with an injury, hamstring injury, required surgery, missed both legs of the semi-final against my club Newcastle United. Let me just check the scores of that game. If any other wickets have fallen, no. A lot of physicality being displayed in the game as well. Now there's a cooling break, I think, or some sort of fight or what. Looks like a cooling break to me, anyways. Now Louis Kelly down, getting treatment on a knee, sort of an issue. I mean, I would give into this thing that I mean he's okay. I mean the physio has said he's okay. It was Saliba's header that went wide, which with which he should have done a lot better. William Saliba should have scored. I mean, Papsar, who scored twice in a game against Wickham last week, he's doing well. And Luis Kelly, hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's okay. And I mean, not that I'm a fan of Luis Kelly, but you don't want to see young players get injured. You want them to succeed. But I mean, I just think that we should give him time. I mean, a lot of people are picking him out to be someone, generational talent. I'm not saying he is not or won't become that, but he's not now. And you just don't want, children or young men to be given so much praise that it maybe gets into their head somehow. So that way is I'm like a bit careful, but good game. I would say this. I mean, Mohammad Kudus has impressed me. I mean, I'm not saying it's his debut. I don't know, but but he's certainly been good on that right hand side. I mean, got for bought for a decent amount of money. I mean, still cheaper than his release clause, considerably cheaper than his release clause, and considerably cheaper than his release clause. And I mean, I expect him to do well. He was in fact sent off against Spurs last season. I mean, and then banned for another game. That's so I expect Kudus to get a lot of game time. Kulusevski is still injured. There's a wavered sort of an header. Kudus, ooh, dangerous challenge. That's a foul. Deflected, comes to Odobear. Oh, off the post again. Same post from Wilson Odobear. I mean, same post that Pedro Porro hit. That was looked like a dangerous tackle by Kiwior. He lost the ball with a wayward header at first, but then 27 minutes gone. Corner from Kudus. Oh, what? What the fuck? What the fuck have I just seen? What the hell have I just seen from Richarlison? What the fuck? Oh man, Richarlison. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. What the hell have I just seen? How has a professional footballer who plays for Brazil missed that? How has a professional footballer missed that? I genuinely cannot understand the physics of that. Genuinely gobsmacked. Long ball. Raya comes in, heads it, but Bergwall retains possession to Jet Spence, who started at left back. Not sure what is wrong with Udogi, probably injured. Udogi is probably injured. I think most likely injured. I am still coming to terms with how the hell did cleared away. That might have been. Good skill. Oh, gone down. Foul given or penalty given? Foul probably. I mean, Saka does well. I mean, it was a foul. I'm not sure what Saka was trying to do there, but it was what it was. Now Benton core is down. Every time a player goes down in a preseason game, I don't know. So still, Benton getting treatment on that knock that he suffered. Now another break. I mean, like 32 minutes played, and there almost been two different breaks. Another cooling break. And like I can imagine it being hot, but dear Lord, get on with it. Yeah, I mean, you train for longer in this similar sort of heat. I mean, just to recap what has happened, Richarlison, I'm not sure what the hell, what kind of footballer is he, buddy? What kind of footballer are you, buddy? I mean, how the hell did you miss that? And like, I need to lie down. I mean, I'm not Tottenham fan, but like, still, and 33 minutes played, and we've had 6 minutes of break. I mean, come on, guys. Benton coming back onto the pitch. But Spurs have hit the post twice, three if you count that whatever that Richarlison thing was. So they've hit the post thrice. Arsenal, on the other hand, I mean, they've another foul committed by Ben White. Oh, bad pass by Benton. No, it's a foul. And that should be a yellow card. It would be a yellow card in the Premier League or Champions League or a Carabao Cup, but it's a yellow card in a preseason friendly as well. So can stay fit, but it's you know tough. It's tough sometimes to sometimes tough to. Here comes the free kick, headed away. I mean, both teams are playing pretty decent, pretty strong 11s. Obviously, Justin Timber, Julian Timber is still out. Gabriel is still out, and some players, Victor Gyökeres, I don't think is match fit. Not sure how much fit he will be in the next 2 weeks when Arsenal travel to Manchester to take on Man United at Old Trafford. But we'll find out. As Bukayo Saka. I mean, following those cooling breaks, it's been, let's put it this way, it's been a bit lackluster. The intensity has died down. I mean, your muscles start to relax even when you are playing in this heat and you take a shortish sort of a break. So your muscles start to relax. It's easy offside. The Berg wall. Now Song Hyung Min on the bench warming up. Sure, he'll get a chance in his homeland. The Norgard arguing with the referee. Martinelli as well. I mean, it's a big season for Martinelli as well. I mean, 2 seasons ago he burst into the Premier League, heavy hitters, say. Then and then since then he's been a bit miss and miss. I mean, I'm not going to say hit and miss. He's been a bit of a miss and miss. Vicario, I mean, I don't think he has that power in his shots. So in the game, I mean, I might have somehow jinxed it or whatever because game has hit a lull following that second cooling break when who was down? Benton Core was down. I mean, it's a lot of niggly fouls stopping the game. I mean, another free kick, but in a dangerous area. So Arsenal would want it to be, serious effort. has Declan Rice's free kick. 41 minutes played. Here it comes. Terrible. The moment, I mean, I wasn't even looking at the best angle. The moment it was hit, you could see that it was under hit, and even the first player was able to clear it. So wasn't the best of efforts. And, wasn't the best of efforts, and goes cleared away. Saliba, the Frenchman. There's a chance. Have Osaka. You have got to do better. Hopefully, not an injury. He's walking onto the pitch. I mean, I sometimes have to remind myself that this is just a preseason. Richarlison, a terrible touch. I mean, to be honest, it was a difficult ball for him to control the way it was played and the way the run was made. I mean, as I said, the action has seems to have died down. I mean, I still can't get over that Richarlison miss. Oh, corner. I think it's a corner. No, goal kick. Thought corner might have been given, but maybe the last touch came off Odegaard. It's definitely a goal kick. I mean, Arsenal have been slightly better in the last 10 or so minutes. Spurs, although should have been one or two up. I mean, not by design, but by at least luck or something like that. That the Charleston effort, and then that what was that? The Charleston effort, then that his chance for Spurs. Oh, it could be. It is 1-0. What a goal! What a goal by Spurs. Mohammad Kudus. No, Papa Sarr. I just didn't see it. What a goal by Pap Sarr. I mean, beyond the halfway line, I mean, this will absolutely delight. This will absolutely delight Spurs. What an attempt and what a goal! Terrible pass by Raya. Terrible pass by Raya, and he's punished. Lewis Kelly is robbed of the ball, and what a goal! What a goal from just inside Arsenal's half. Miles Lewis Kelly goes down in a heap. Referee doesn't buy it, and it's 1-0 to Spurs. And I mean, Thomas Frank absolutely delighted. So almost half time, 3 minutes added. Now another free kick. Now I mean I've almost completely forgotten about Martin Odegaard. I haven't seen him at all, and now he's taking the free kick. I have completely, he's completely went off the grid in this half for me, from my point of view. Oh, header off the bar, off over the bar from Papsar, but what a goal! I mean, good defending there by Papsar, good defensive instinct from a box-to-box midfielder, and brilliant work done by him in just a matter of couple of minutes. Where I mean, one he scored from almost the halfway line, and then that clearing header. Otherwise, Nogard would have had an attempt on target, or an attempt. Not sure. Another corner. Here comes the corner. Oh, almost off the line, I think, from Nogard. Off the line from Nogard. Arsenal almost equalizing. Might have been Havertz, Ben White, maybe. So 3 minutes have been played. Now Mikel Arteta pondering. I mean, the criticism will only increase if Arsenal don't win. I mean, not if they don't win, but I mean the voices will get louder. Oh, cleared away off the line by Richarlison. Havertz's header, and it's 1-0 to Spurs going into the half time. Although it's another corner or throw in, Arsenal throw in, corner rather. Martinelli makes a run towards near post. Here it comes. Headed clear. Half time 1-0 Spurs. Half time it is, and it's 1-0 to Spurs. 1-0 to Spurs. Good game to watch. Spurs have hit the post as well. And it's been a very good watch. There was a period where the game had dulled down, and yeah, so had dulled down. So I mean, from that point of view, it's been a it's been a it's been a I mean, apart if you leave out that 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 5-10 minute period, then apart from that, it's been a really good game. I mean, I, I've I, I've enjoyed it thoroughly. I mean, for a preseason game, you can't ask for much more. Can't ask for much more than that.
For a preseason game, you can't ask for much.
And yeah, so yeah, I mean, now 15 minutes of pondering over, going over stuff. Although 3 minutes was, I think, a bit low for edit time. I thought, given that the cooling breaks even took a long time to get over with, so that ways I thought 4 or 5 minutes could have been added. But then it's only a preseason game. There's not much to gain out of that, and there's not much to gain out of that, and yeah, so it's it is what it is, and yeah, Spurs outstanding. I mean, just judging by this first half, it's been I mean, they've hit the post. Charlison, what the fuck was he doing there? I mean, use your brain if you have any. I know, I mean, but but you've got to slow down and evaluate before. I mean, anyways, I don't know what to say, but I mean, Richarlison chance, his chance was the best. That chance was the best, where he somehow had to score, but had to had to do better. He didn't. He didn't. And in the end, Spurs almost got robbed of a goal that they thoroughly, thoroughly, I'd say for me at least, thoroughly deserved. They 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 I think thoroughly deserved. And yeah, yeah. I mean, Lee Gunnar, he said that Raya will get lobbed the way he plays. It was very bad pass for Luis Kelly. I mean, and I mean, to be fair, he made a meal of it. He made a meal of it. I mean, all he does is whenever he is he's in a position where he's about to lose the ball, he goes down and referees by that foul and give it to him. So great work by the referee for not buying that. And then Papsar with a perfect execution of a lob from almost 45-48 yards, 45-48 yards. And Tottenham, they've hit post twice ever since going down to that Papsar goal. Spurs have come under a little bit of pressure. Arsenal from corners have have tried to assert some pressure, but so far they've stood firm. The Spurs backline: Van de Ven, Romero, Spence, and who's the other one? Pedro Porro. But Arsenal need to do better. I thought. I mean, Martin Odegaard has been a shambles. I just, to be honest, if you told me, I mean, the first thing was when I tuned in, I was like 20-30 seconds late. When I tuned in, the first person I saw was Martin Odegaard. But come the 40th minute, I'd completely forgotten about Martin Odegaard, that he was even if he was playing. So I I I was like, oh, yeah, he's playing as well. Where has he been? It's almost like everything Saka. We've seen Havertz, but then all Saka Havertz does is rile opposition players up. It doesn't do much. I mean, constructively, I don't think. That's why I don't think he scores that many goals playing up front for Arsenal. Otherwise, he would. I'm not saying he'll score 25, 30 goals, but at least from 15, he can go into the 18 to 22 bracket, that kind of range. But yeah, I thought Arsenal were awful. They're more interested in fighting. Norgard was fighting with the referee. Who else? Rice. I mean, his free kicks dreadful. Uh, uh, and in fact, I need to tweet that thing out. First half, about first half. Um, so so yeah, that was my takeaway. It wasn't from this game. That was my takeaway from this very first half. Although there is second half, it's only a preseason, but you'd expect more from your players, and so yeah. Let's see what the second half brings. Um Barcelona have been playing as well in this while they are taking on FC Seoul. I saw that game. It was 2-0. Then I tuned into this one. Jamal and Lewandowski with the goals, and Jamal and Lewandowski with the goals. It's 4-2 now. Not sure who scored. Let's check out. Jamal has got two. Christensen one. So not bad. Not bad from uh, from a preseason game point of view. So yeah, second half about to begin. In about 5-6 minutes. We'll see how it turns out. How it turns out, and I mean, obviously there will be a lot of changes that will be made by both teams. When we'll see, we're getting very close to the postseason. Oh, to the season starting, and yeah. So that ways it's that ways. I guess you know giving out time to fringe players might decrease and might decrease and the players will get fitter and fitter. The quality should increase, and then we'll see how it turns out for everybody, and yeah. Then we'll see how it turns out for everybody, uh, and yeah. I like this new style where I am using my phone essentially as camera, and enjoyable. Would be nice to get more views, but It is what it is. You do what you can. And yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah. So Arteta, I mean, whatever be the reason, I mean, Arteta inners would say that Arteta inners would say that this is just a preseason. Arteta outers would say then making the same mistakes as he was earlier. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but 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 I mean, as long as Arsenal don't, as long as Arsenal don't do that well. I mean, I don't care. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I don't care. Uh, as long as my club does well, which it um, looks more and more likely, I'm okay with a good season. Last season, some people said that it was boring or whatever. I mean, I thought it was as good as any season. You want races, Premier League title races, relegation battles, races for Champions League spots, European spots. I know Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur sucked at their job, but that's not other teams' problem. The Crystal Palace did well. They won the FA Cup. Newcastle United won the Carabao Cup after 70 years. And Liverpool won the title after 5 years. 5 years, right? Yeah, 5 years. And Champions League was won by Paris Saint-Germain, although English teams were not involved until I mean, Arsenal went further than any other Champions League team. They finished. They finished. They I mean they lost out to PSG. They lost out to PSG in the they lost out to PSG in the semi-final, and they lost to PSG in the semi-final. And I mean, I thought it was a good season. I mean, people will always make excuses about I mean stuff. I mean, you won't find any Liverpool fans making excuses that it was a poor season. Manchester United fans, yes, you have been awful. You stunk the place out, and 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 you stunk the place out, and stunk the place out, and yeah, Spurs as well. Although to be fair to both of them, both tried their best in the Europa League, the backdoor entry into the Champions League. I mean, only one team was going to make it, and unfortunately for Manchester United, it was what is that? It's the laptop, the damn laptop. So Yeah, only one team was going to make it. Now let's go to the match. I'm pretty sure it would have started the match. The second half would have, I'm pretty sure, would have started. This television set is doing my head in. It's not that new, but Spurs 1-0 up thanks to Papsar. Now it has started. Wow, it started very early. 48 minutes played. Havertz still 1-0 to Spurs. Still 1-0 to Spurs. Spurs. And Spurs have looked good. And if Arteta starts losing to Spurs and after spending that much money, full touch by midfielder. I think it was Sar. Spurs next take on Newcastle, who are and we are absolutely dog shit at the moment. Luis Kelly. I mean, as I said, I don't rate him that highly. People who do. I mean, I think Luis Kelly is just right now a teenager coming through. You are going to put him in on a pedestal, then I don't think so. I would argue with or discuss it with any Arsenal fan who said Miles Lewis Kelly is a good player. I mean, I'm not saying he isn't a good player, but he is no. I mean, what the hell are you talking about if you're telling me that he's some sort of a generational talent or something like that? And I would have Lewis Hall over him any day of the week. I mean, he isn't a patch on Ashley Cole. A chance for Arsenal to counter 3 on 4. Martinelli. I mean, I haven't seen much of Martinelli either. He's been thrown. जवाब नहीं गोरी सुधा जवाब नहीं गोरी सुधा तू झंझर जद झलकाई. Thomas Frank in discussion with his coaching group. Second half, I think Spurs are playing like that Europa League final, sitting back for now at least in the first 6 or 7 minutes. Down ball straight to Vicario. No chance for Saka to get anywhere close to that. maybe like Brentford, Spurs have decided to play on the counter in this second half. Here's a chance for Spurs, but it's the door is quickly closed. Spence chips it. Fouls Declan Rice and then handles it. I am getting increasingly confused between Declan Rice and Christian Norgard. Oof, 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 oof. Could have been close, but good bright start by Arsenal in the second half. I mean, I say start. It's almost been 10 minutes. There's Rice in the box. Oh, Rice is playing his left eight. There's Martinelli. Can he play in Rice or Havertz rather? Rice, but straight to Nonga. Oh, straight to Vicario. Is there another issue with the internet? Looks like there is an internet issue. There's a chance to get a cross in. Oh, good defending. I think it was Bergwall who came back from midfield. But here's a chance deflected over the bar. Chance deflected over the bar from Martin Odegaard. I mean, he's he's uh, he's I mean been a bit of a no show in this. It's been a bit of a no show in this. Ooh, good save. Good save from Martinelli by Vicario. Martinelli, I think, not Kibio. I mean, that was a tremendous save. Absolutely tremendous by. I mean, Arsenal. I'll give him credit. Give them credit. In the second half, they've done well, but I mean, first half they were awful. Absolutely awful. They were. It's a chance for Spurs to counter. Richarlison, if he has a brain, I mean, nothing in between the years. I mean, you would expect him. I mean, Jesus, freaking Christ, that was awful. Richarlison, what the? I mean, like, two brain dead moments by Richarlison. Fuck off. I mean, I am no Arsenal fan. I don't like Spurs, but at least do something. You're a fucking professional footballer. Do something. You know that meme? Do something. Do something. I mean, Richarlison for a player who scored those two goals against, was it like South Korea? No, not South Korea. With whom did he score those two Brazilian goals in the World Cup? Who was in their group? Why can't I remember? I mean, one was an overhead kick that Richarlison scored. I can't recall who it was uh, in that game. Who did Brazil play when? Might have been some African team. If you remember, do let me know. If and I mean, if you are going to live by that sword, I mean, you are going to die by that sword. I mean, that's a bad challenge by Kibio or Odegaard. I mean, that was just terrible. Oh, triple change. Brennan Johnson, Kevin Danso, and Matthias Tell. They're coming on. Let's see who's going off. And referee doesn't have to be that pedantic. Substitutions, triple substitution. I mean, Arsenal are not making any substitutions. I mean, by the time the season comes, Romero is going off for, I'm pretty sure, Danso, Kudus, and Richarlison for Johnson and Tell bought from Bayern Munich, Danso from Danso. Did they buy Danso from Lens, RC Lens, Racing Club Lens in France. He was very close to going to Wolves actually. Kevin Danso before Spurs swooped in. Richarlison walk slowly. I mean, like your brain is telling you there's nothing. I mean, like awful footballer. I mean, he was the one who injured Thiago Alcantara. You know, in that derby when Dyke got bad injury. Jet Spence. Oh, good skill. Slow, then fast. I mean, Spurs, to their credit, have done really well. I would say so. 6-3 Barcelona game is right now. 6-3 or 9 goals. Jamal with two, Ferran Torres, Gavi, everyone scoring. I still can't recall who it was who scored against whom he scored those 2 goals. Charlison. 1-0 to Spurs still. I just realized that I got it Spurs versus Arsenal. It's actually Arsenal versus Spurs. Good skill, Tell! Corner. Oh, Odebear, rather. It wasn't Tell. I couldn't see his face, so by the physique and everything, I guessed it was Tell. Min Son still not on. Looks like he's on his way out. A move to MLS was mooted. Uh, Nothing there so far. Estelle's corner cleared away by Noga. Oh, Havertz, number 29. And like, I watch so much Arsenal content that I know his number is 29. Otune! Oh, no! What a miss by Van de Ven. For a centre half, what a miss. What a miss. I mean, Tell does brilliantly. I even said it was 2-0, and I am gobsmacked that it wasn't 2-0. Good defending. Good defending by Van de Ven. I mean, Spurs, I would give them a lot of credit. They've looked sharper, better, quicker overall. And Arsenal, I mean, at this rate, I think Newcastle might be in for a shock. Although Newcastle's team will be slightly better than what we saw yesterday. What we saw yesterday, I mean, it should be a lot better. 3-7 now, Barcelona. Not sure who scored. Saka. I mean, ooh, header by Danso. Oof, oof, deflected over. I mean, I think it's a corner. Corner to Spurs. I mean, cleared away. It's a shot straight at Vicario. I mean, Arsenal, they started brightly enough in the second half, but they faded. And if games like this are going to become a regular occurrence, I know there's an Odegaard! What a dreadful shot from Odegaard, I think it was. Might have been Ben White, but I think it was indeed Odegaard. It was indeed Odegaard. It was indeed Odegaard. I mean, what a poor powder puff effort that was. Straight to Vicario, 70 minutes have been played. We haven't had a cooling break, I don't think. So maybe one is very close. I'm not sure whether it is or isn't, but I mean, keeper to keeper, Vicario to Raya. I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, sorry, Arteta is running these players into the ground in the preseason itself. I'm not sure what Arsenal's next match is, but I mean, I would have thought that some of these players might have been taken off. And why would one prioritize a result in a preseason friendly? I get you want to get the performance, but I mean, get some other players on. Surely, I mean, Madueke, no Madueke, no Gyökeres, no corner to Arsenal cleared away. No chances taken by the defender. Player is down. I think it's Bergwall, Baragwal, as some commentators call him, Baragwal. Anymore. So corner to Arsenal, Bukayo Saka to take. As I said, no Gabriel. So no, I mean the aerial threat is very much reduced. Here comes the corner Rice poised. Here is Rice. Oh, was it Rice? No, Rice cleared away. Bukayo Saka's poor shot. I think Rice should have done better. He knows that. Oh man. Now another player has gone down. I mean, Bukayo Saka with a thigh injury. I mean, hopefully it's an impact injury. It is. It is an impact injury. Yeah. I mean, take him off, Mikel Arteta. Okay, don't take them off. I mean, I get that they will be super fit at the start of the season, but come the end of the season, they'll be running out of steam so quickly that they'll be coming to a grinding halt rather than, screeching to a halt. And there's a World Cup as well. The physio is still talking to Bukayo Saka. Ben Davis about to come on. I mean, these numbers at the back on the back of the Spurs shirts are hideous, and that yellow tinge is uh, so bad. Cooling break is on now. 75 minutes in. Another cooling break. This is, I mean, what kind of utter woke nonsense is this? Third cooling break. I mean, I am not a footballer, not even close to having having the fitness of a footballer. But I mean, if you are a professional footballer, three cooling breaks. Maybe if doctors are prescribing, I am not anyone to argue, but you know what I mean, right? I mean, it's taking all the fun out of it. But the goal was absolutely sensational. And Mick Odegaard, I mean, he might have a few silky touches, but when the push came to shove, he I mean, he messed up badly. Singing a song because their schooling break and it's bloody boring. Fuck, there's an internet issue. Hopefully, I don't get disconnected. I mean, my television set has somehow gotten good to live. It's now live. Mikel Marino coming on and Christian Mosquera as well. And Gyökeres is coming on. Yay! Victor Gyökeres! Victor Gyökeres! Victor Gyökeres on. Bergwall off. So 77 minutes. I mean, if he scores against Spurs on his debut, that would be something. Sean Davis Bissouma on for Odoberg, Vendeven, and Bergwall, Derek Wall. Here comes the corner. Oh, chance for a shot. Blocked on the line. Might have been going wide anyways, but Jet Spence gets it off the line from Max Dauman. Trossard is on as well. Might have been going wide. Header wide from Skelly, I think. So Son is on. I mean, should be getting a good reception. I think. पीछे पीछे ऐसे पीछे पीछे ऐसे free kick to sorry goal kick to Spurs. I mean, let's see if there's anything that can be done in the last 10 minutes. No, good run by Jokeres, but it's straight to the keeper. I mean, it's not much, but let's see how much Victor Jokeres or how he plays. Throw into Spurs, Pedro Porro. I mean, the first run that Jokeres made, the pass was overhit, but I mean, let's see. There's a lot of water to go under the bridge before we pass judgment on Jokeres. I mean, here he is again chasing down the ball in a channel. Not sure where these that is where Arsenal fans want him. The new number 14. I mean, Thierry Henry, Theo Walcott. So I mean, not Theo Walcott that much, but Thierry Henry certainly Arsenal's top goal scorer in the Premier League certainly. So Leandro Trossard seems to have suffered a groin injury. He was holding on to his groin. That's not good. Zinchenko has come on as well. So still 1-0. I mean, it looked like to me certainly there's Max Damon on his left foot. I thought he was bloody right-footed, but he's probably left-footed. Odegaard still on. Mascara on for Kivio. Saliba still playing. I mean, I would have thought he might have gotten some. Oof! I thought it might. From this angle, it looked like. I mean, Trossard isn't running that much. I don't think. I think he's hurt his groin. There's Son. I doubt he'll be tracking back. I mean, surely Arteta has to make a substitution. As Dauman, Yorker is being marked by two, three people. Trossard, I think, is going off. Anyways, substitutions for Spurs as well. Madison coming off, oh, coming on, and Trossard, I think, is going off. Reece Nelson is coming on. Reece Nelson's future at Arsenal is a bit of a doubt as well. Another run by Gyökeres, but it goes wide. 5 minutes remaining plus 3 or 4 added. Zinchenko. Oof! Oh! Blocked! Oof! Shot wide. I mean, I think another Arsenal player could have gotten a shot. Zubimendi is on as well. Not sure who he came on for. Might have been offside. Yeah, maybe. Jokeres did well, laid it off. It trickles wide in the end. 86 minutes played. I mean, Jokeres, first meaningful contribution of the game for the block. Max Dauman quickens the pace. Spence earns a. Oh, I thought it might have corner to Arsenal. No, goal kick. I thought he would have let it go or want a foul or something like that, but wasn't to be. Still 1-0 as it stands, 88th minute. I'm on almost 89th. Arsenal have been, disappointing in whatever they've done. I'm not impressed by anything what they've done. Let's see what happened in the Barcelona game. It ended 7-3. Ferran Torres scored twice. Eighty-ninth minute. Can Arsenal do anything? Something. Son. I mean, Spurs are looking equally dangerous. I mean, Saliba playing whole game. I don't know whether he played the whole game against Newcastle or not, but he certainly did play a part in it. I think. And now Calafiori and who else? Trossard are out for a while. I think groin injuries aren't going to you know heal overnight. Now Pedro Porro having a fight or not fight or an argument with the referee. Cleared away ultimately. Not sure how much. 5 6 minutes added. 6 minutes added. Shitty cross. I mean, I've seen a lot of influencers, Arsenal centric influencers, say that this is the best Arsenal squad or the best squad in the Premier League. Not even close. I mean, it's a preseason game, dude. And Arteta talking about time wasting. Come on, let it go, man. Who cares if you lose? Maybe some people will, but तू झंझर झुमकाई. Smacks down. Can he conjure up something? No, just a corner to Arsenal. I mean, like this game has turned into a competitive wish sort of a game, and Spurs, defending a 1-0 lead. Arsenal, I mean, I mean, Mikel Arteta trying to say that time is being wasted. Yellow card for Brennan Johnson and Mikel Marino. Not sure what referee is playing over there. Terrible header from Mosquera. I mean, just went high over his head. That's a terrible technique. Not sure what he was trying to. Maybe he was trying a flick on or something, but that's a terrible header, honestly. I mean, we've seen very little of Tell and who else came on? Johnson. I mean, Arsenal have been the attacking side. We've seen very little of Jokeres as well. Out, throw in. Oh, sorry, goal kick. I mean, he's 15. It looks about 18ish. I mean, a lot of Spurs fans in the stands. All the white flags being waved. No, they are not giving up. But I mean, the goal to win the game, that has won the game supposedly, or as things stand, it's a good goal. I don't think Victor Gyökeres has had more than two or three touches. Zinchenko cleared ultimately for a throw-in. Now another Arsenal player is down. I mean, that I don't think is serious. Here comes the free kick. Oh, cleared away. There's a chance to get another cross in. Arsenal work it wide. Odegaard again complains a bit too much. Odegaard. Here's Son. I mean, he should get to it before the defender. Cleared away by Saliba. He's got the pace. I mean, but you don't want him tracking back that much in a preseason game in the 96th, 8th minute. And James Madison would be well advised to not put his hands on referees, although it's in an affable kind of a way, but still. Oh, played over the top. Okay. 96 minutes played. I think it might be full time once the goal kick is taken. And yeah, I mean, Arsenal, they are the biggest story in my opinion. And Thomas Frank, already a legend, maybe in the eyes of Spurs fans, in the eyes of the Spurs fans, and Mosquera and Tell to young players. And I think that's it. No, throw in to it's 6 minutes, right? And 97 minutes have been played. It's not a competitive game. Referee, you pilak, you blow the whistle. Battery of my phone is dying. Just blow the damn whistle. No, the play still goes on. What do you want? I mean, I'm pretty sure the fans are not complaining. There goes the whistle, and Spurs delighted. It's only a preseason game, but they are so happy. And I mean, more power to the Arteta distractors, and yeah, it has ended 1-0. I mean, it's same old boring Arsenal. I mean, I didn't see much. Uh, I don't think, apart from that flurry at the end of the first half with those corners, the Spurs had most of the control of the game. Arsenal tried, huffed, puffed, but it wasn't their best day. Or the day when things went for them, and yeah, they've come up short, but it's only a preseason game. But I mean, it does give us a glimpse into the into the what do you call into the game, and yeah, we'll see how the things turn, But as far as today is concerned, I guess that will be it for me. I've been doing it for what 2 hours 38 minutes. So we'll take your leave. We'll see you very soon, very soon, very soon. So till then, take care, stay safe. Bye for now.